You are now prisoners of the Separatist Alliance. No one will save you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Have the ship shoot a missile.
Uh-oh.
Calling in reinforcements. You are outnumbered. Surrender.
I'll never surrender to you. I have the Force. Try this. I can't believe I have the Force. How did I get this power?
Now it's time to free the prisoners and save the files and finish the mission.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
A clone trooper with the Force? That's a first time. Yeah, I know. I just found out. Well, I'm gonna be calling in a gunship for evacuation. I just need to now find the hard drives to get out of this base. I think I'm hacking into the main system. I think I have all the files now. We'll be ready to go now. Evacuation is ready for pickup. Well, hello. Thank you for watching the final movie that I made for this course. So basically, Clone Zero is a short Lego stop-motion film set during the Clone Wars era that explores themes of myth, ritual, and identity, along with some transformations throughout Star Wars framework. You know, I kind of tweaked it a little bit to make it different. The film follows a specialized clone trooper named Clone Zero, who is sent on a rescue mission. As you can see, this is Clone Zero right here. He's actually Commander Fox in the real lore accurate stuff. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he fell. So he's sent on a rescue mission after Republic ships are shot down to a Y-Wing and a ARC-170. Their crew are taken prisoners, right, by a separatist droid base. They're attacking a droid base. When his platoon is eliminated, he comes in a gunship. His gunship is shot down. He's down there, and his platoon is eliminated. He's surrounded by overwhelming enemy forces. An MTT rolls in, brings in reinforcements, and he's surrounded. Clone Zero unexpectedly discovers his connection to the Force, and in this moment, it marks his transformation from an ordinary soldier into mostly a mythic figure. The film also draws on mythic structures, particularly the hero's journey. So Clone Zero, he starts off as a warrior. He's unaware of his true power. He undergoes a near-death experience. When he's almost surrounded, he's isolated. He almost receives a revelation in the Force, and he is able to return this knowledge and rescue his allies that were shot down originally at the beginning of the movie. His experience reflects the mythic idea that heroes are often chosen not by status, but through their sacrifices and their endurances and what they go through. The Force itself mostly functions as a mythological element. It mostly represents their destiny, inner power, and the transcendence beyond just regular ships, warfare, guns, and stuff. It's something that's more of a ritual side of it. Um, so some other ritual elements, or mythic, my bad, I meant mythic. More ritual elements present throughout this movie is the repetition and symbolic actions of various things throughout the Star Wars universe, such as the battle formations that occur, the execution of orders, rescuing prisoners, the evacuation at the end of the mission. These are all repeated military actions that mostly show a ritualized behavior that reinforces the clone troopers' identity as soldiers. But it also breaks this because the Force is thrown into this, and clone troopers don't you have the Force. This is Jedis that have the Force. So this is kind of showing a shift from clone troopers that are more programmed to be obedient, almost like droids, to maybe having to I don't know, getting into their inner self and their inner being, being themselves, which is something important. Also, some filmmaking techniques are that I use stop motion animation. I think I had over 1,200 photos. Yeah. Had sound effects, little blaster effects when the ship would go down. I had that going on. It was kind of funny. Had the droids getting shot, the clone troopers getting shot. This also communicates a level of tension throughout the movie, at escalation and transformation in the movie. The transitions are from like large-scale battle scenes to even confined interior spaces, battles that are like occurring inside the base of the Separatists. Clone Zero's internal shift. He goes from being a regular clone trooper to self-realizing that he's actually something bigger. He's almost a Jedi. Also, the final evacuation shows a level of a ritual closure. It restores order while leaving the audience with the implication that Clone Zero's story goes beyond this film and that he will continue to do good in the galaxy. So overall, Clone Zero uses a Lego stop-motion animated format to sketch various mythic narrative events. It also identifies uses sacrifice, awakening, and demonstrates how myth and ritual continue to operate through modern pop culture cinematic storytelling, such as Star Wars. Thank you so much, Adam Gorlick. I appreciate your class. It was an awesome class. I took your class last spring, and I really enjoyed it, and I took it again, so this might be the last time I take you, but I really appreciate your class. Thank you so much, Adam Gorlick. Thank you. Bye.